It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. I'm driving in the rain to the radio station. Yes, sirree, Bob. 1 to 3 p.m. KSCU.org, and by the time you hear this, it'll be too late. So next Sunday, remember, 1 to 3 Pacific, KSCU.org. Wow, I should have pulled in front of him. He's driving way too fast. Slow down, fucker. You don't even have your goddamn lights on. California's great at having laws that they don't enforce. Well, I guess all states are, really. One of them is if your wipers are on, your lights must be on. Or, put another way, you must drive with your lights on in the rain because it's hard for people to see you, and the lights are to make it easier for other people to see you. After all, your headlights are not just for you to see, it's so others can see you. But that's not logical, people don't think that way. And I don't understand if they have rain-sensing wipers, and why isn't that standard on every car? Then they need to have water and darkness-sensitive lights too, so the lights automatically turn on. It's not something you should depend on people to figure out. You know, there's precedent for that. I mean, you know, traction control tires and all this other shit. You know, you don't want people in charge of all these things because they'll fuck it up. So anyway, yes, driving to the station. Oh, you are kidding me. That explains why you have a dent in the back of your car, because that's not the first time you've made such an asinine maneuver. Great, now I get to be stuck behind this redneck in a truck. Ugh, Jesus. It's not a good day to be driving a car, I guess. Well, this episode's off to a great start. Gotta love the car episodes. Last night, played hockey, scored the second goal in a 7-4 victory. We went up 2-0 on that goal, and we never could completely pull away, and we actually were tied at 4. And then we got 2 goals in about 20 seconds to make it 6-4, and then we got another goal in the closing minute to make it 7-4. It wasn't an empty netter, but it might as well have been. It was on a power play with about 30 seconds left. The other team committed a penalty, and so guess what happened? We scored a power play goal to put the icing on the cake, and blah blah blah. I also had an assist in the game, and I was a +2. In the second game, I was a sub, and we won that game 4-3. Came from behind in the third period when we were trailing 3-2. I had an assist. Might have been on the game-winning goal. I don't remember now. I think it was on the game-winning goal. I can't remember. But I played really well. I had a lot of really good passes, and I was a +3 in that game. I mean, it really seemed to make a difference when I was out there. I played center in that game. I played left wing in the first game. And it was just a really good time. And that was always nice. Let's see. Yesterday afternoon, I went to Food Max after work, because when I went a couple of days ago, remember, I got that $5 off a 40 coupon. Well, I hit $40. I ended up spending $43.45, so I spent $38.45. It wasn't easy, but I managed to do it. Alright, there we go. Good job, car. Let's go. So, I guess that was exciting, and the lines weren't that bad, and the coupon worked fine. The guy had to do it manually or something, I don't know, but he knew what the coupon was supposed to do, and that's more important than the coupon actually working. You know, manual override and all those things. I bought all kinds of crazy shit, and if I had the rest of the recipe, the receipt in front of me would really help. One of the things I bought was a box of conversation hearts in Spanish. So it says things like te amo and stuff like that. The same things you'd find on the English conversation hearts, but in Spanish. I suppose Charlie Brown would get one that would say, olvídalo, niño. Huh? I'll have to watch the Spanish version of Be My Valentine, Charlie Brown, and see what it says. It's funny how much can happen in 20 years, because, you know, Be My Valentine, actually that might have been in the 70s. Late 60s, 70s, somewhere around there. you know, there's a lot of things written in English, and so if you're translating it, you have to deal with that. You know, 10 years later, 1984, Heathcliff comes along, and you don't really notice it unless you're looking for it, but nothing is written in English for the most part. And most of the signs are pictures, and when you watch a dubbed version, and Heathcliff was in like 10 different languages at least, you know, they don't really have to do anything except just dub it to the new language. There's no signs to read out or change or anything. And it was just much more prescient. It was a different time. I suppose we give Reagan credit for that. I don't know. But, yes, so I opened up the box and I gave my girlfriend a conversation heart and I said, what does it say? And she says, it doesn't say anything. And I was like, what, you have to read it? But she didn't mean it that way. It literally was blank. And then she gave me one and it was also blank. I looked in the box and a lot of the ones in the box didn't have anything written on them. And I was like, oh, no wonder it was 13 cents. The Sudeños are proud. But some of them did have things written on them, so we will still get to be dorky romantics for at least a week or two, give each other one conversation heart every day. Although I don't think she really wants to eat them anymore because they're just so corn syrupy, and she's not really crazy about that. But, you know, what are you going to do, right? Okay, CasaVicky.com. Thanks for cutting me off without signaling. I will never eat at your Mexican food and cafe again. That's CasaVicky, VICKY.com. 792 East Julian Street. Driving with your lights off and not signaling. You're a punk ass. Corporate complete catering service. There you are. Bitches, bitches, bitches. Sorry, Vicky, you're a piece of shit. I will never support your business ever, because you know, that people don't think about that shit. When you have someone driving your van, you know, and so it's got your company logo on it, they're representing your company. If I get in an accident with a car that has something like, you know, Free Blowjob Express or something, that's the name of the company, I still won't patronize them, even if that's really what they have, because, you know, you can't just do whatever you want just because of what you represent. You know, you never see like ragu pasta sauce trucks like running me off the road because they would lose their best customer. They know better than that. Alright, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.